Welcome back, GG gamers. Hope you guys had fun. Um, okay, curse while you tricking me. This game I'm probably just gonna go with one of my favorite gods. Actually, the one that I've mained at this point. I'm gonna do that. I'll just do that later. Walk in. Definitely got to go with the electronic skins because dubstep, yes, for life. So yes, I am into the dubstep, if you will. Obviously, there's many different forms. Uh, Also, like rock. At the moment, rock and dubstep are my kind of. Everyone goes through phases in music over time. Right now, those two are my main listening ones. I will literally, if I could talk, sorry, don't mind me. I will literally listen to anything. Um, I have some classical on my phone or iPod or iTunes music. Um, it'll be Bach. Haha. I also have stuff like some alternative, some indie. My favorite though is definitely rock and dubstep. I have a little bit of rap. I like rap. I'll listen to rap. It's definitely not one of my favorites, especially nowadays, since it's like 2 words and that's the whole song. Um, I prefer rap that actually has, decent lyrics. But that could just be me. I'm weird. So you'll get used to that, hopefully. If you don't like my weirdness, I'm sorry. I try my best not to be weird, I swear. With Ne Zha, I have two main builds. As you can see right here, this is kind of like my custom support build that I'll build sometimes. It's a fun build, but we actually have a support this game with Hades. So, is he building? Okay, good. He actually looks like he's probably going to be building, hopefully. A lot of Hades tend to not build tanky, which I can understand. I mean, if you build him right, he can do some major burst damage. Okay, great. So he's probably building damage, not whatever. It happens. I'm not going to probably build my support build, though. I'm probably going to build what I consider my hyper damage. I call it that because mostly once I build it up right, I can do... I can two-shot an Apollo. I mean, not that that's really that hard of a thing to do, but I consider it something. Oh, I suck. I hate my life. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. That happened. That happened. Ow. I got caught in an ability frenzy. Jesus. So I'm gonna try and not let that happen again. I say that I main him and then now I'm sucking. Haha. No. I'm gonna try and not have that happen. They have a really good team comp. I will throw that much out there. I will give them that. Once I get into it though, I should be pretty decent. But yeah, build up. The main reason I get Jatoon's Wrath instead of like Titan's Bane for maybe a little bit better penetration is just because it gives me cooldowns. And for Ne Zha, it's really it's a good thing to have cooldowns, mostly because, well, he's gonna be, you get to use your 2 and 3 combo a lot, which is definitely the main combo to use. But it also lets you use that poke a lot, which grants me movement and attack speed buff, and also causes them to be slowed. So as a poke, it's actually a really good one, and it's very annoying. God, that's not who I wanted to hit. Oh well. The great thing also about his 2 is that as you build up those stacks with the lotus flowers, what that does is actually that actually does give you health, and it also gives you increased crits. So it's definitely something that's really good to have. Obviously, especially with Ne Zha. Oh, I'm out of mana. Fuck. Excuse my language. Again, that's something that's gonna happen a lot. I do like to cuss. It's kind of a second vocabulary for me. If you guys aren't fans of cussing or anything like that, I'm sorry. I'm not doing it to insult anyone. I'm doing it simply because it's ingrained into me. I can't stop it. There's sports, parents, not parents as much, parents a little bit. My dad was a literal sailor, so, and my mom, yeah, we have a fun time. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, okay. I guess I missed. That's another thing that will happen often with Ne Zha. His skills have a very small, don't have very much girth, you could say. So a lot of the time I will miss a lot of abilities. That is the one downfall. However, he can, God, I keep running out of mana. That is another thing I hate about him, is he is very mana hungry. So you will just eat through it like a hot dog eating. I'm done. I'm gonna just stop before I dig myself in a bigger hole. But again, I'm still getting used to the whole talking to myself thing. So I'm sorry if I seem a little. I'm sorry if I seem a little awkward. I promise it's not. I'm just still getting used to it. Whenever I play with my buddies, it'll probably be a little bit less awkward because we'll be able to have that back and forth banter. But right now, I'm just still getting used to not having that second voice, returning back. Yeah. God, stop coming after me. It's mean. I don't appreciate it. Oh no. Luckily he didn't hold on to that very long, or else that could have been a lot more painful. Because like right now I can still stay in the fray. I really like this Agni skin. It just sounds so refined. Oh! Why hello? Okay, that happened. That hurt. That was mean. Why would you do such a thing, Tyr? That's the one thing I do hate about Assassins, though. Beginning game, it's really hard to be good. Unless you're just sitting back, stealing kills the whole game. Which, I tend to be only good with gods that do that. I'm actually pretty good with Ao Kuang, though. I guess it's really sort of hard not to be good with him just because, it's Ao Kuang. He's a beast. No, I'm pretty decent with him. I need to get out of this tower, like, now. Oh, come on, I do no damage to him! Yes! Oh man, I do no damage to him. Oh, I really needed that kill for XP and stuff. I'll up my 3 first. What I really like is that my 2, when it increases my crits, that actually carries into my 3 as well. So that'll help increase the damage that I do for that. It helps out a lot. I really like it. It's probably one of my... Again, I just really like Ne Zha. He's one of my favorite gods. His skill base is really good. He actually has a CC attack for his basic that damages more than one opponent. I think that is huge. and what I wish they would do to Sun Wukong as well. They did it with Thanatos. They haven't done it with anyone else though that I know of, which is kind of sad. Because if they made Sun Wukong, when he spins around, if they made that a CC attack, where it just hits multiple enemies, that would be amazing. I doubt I'm important enough to where Hi-Rez would watch me, but food for thought, Hi-Rez. I mean, you already do a great job, you know, with a lot of other things, with God, skins, their voice packs, improving a lot of things. You do a good job. Servers are still got a long way to go, but that's just something that kind of will work itself hopefully out eventually. I'm being helpful. There we go. Like I said, it's hard to be good with the assassin in the beginning, but my Ne Zha build is definitely a later build, later game build anyway. So you know, I'm not gonna be crazy good beginning game, but once I start getting late game, just the amount of attacks I can put on enemies and the damage I'll deal. You know, like I said, I mean, I can. Oh no, 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 no. Bad tier, bad tier. Don't approve of such shenanigans. Will you stop it? Jesus. You know what I wonder if they shorten Ne Zha's ultimate turn cooldown, because for some reason it seems to be coming around a lot quicker than I normally remember it coming. Whatever. I ain't gonna complain. Oh, that tier looks so delicious, but I'm not. No. I could tower dive and, if I'm lucky, get him. Nope. What? Oh my god. Ah, that's so mean. Oh, that is so mean. That really grinds my gears. They probably think I'm like an idiot now, but I am not happy with the outcome of that. Oh well. The last two items, I could probably build just one crit item and be fine, and then do something like Executioner to get even a little bit more attack speed and then also get some penetration. I generally just do 2 crit items because in the first place, Ne Zha is very crit based anyway, so I feel not building up a second crit item would be almost kind of a not smart idea, simply just because of the god I'm playing, not because of any other reason than that.
The enemy was annihilated.
Very nice, very nice. If he got close enough, I could probably go after them, but I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to, unfortunately. Which is fine. Well, I should have. I could have probably gone with an Asai instead of Hasten Fatalis, because it would give me the little bit of lifesteal. Which, you know, I could probably be useful. Or what I could end up doing is just later.
Take this jungle buff.
I could end up going with an Asai, maybe. Good God, that tier is. Ow.
You just got full-blown Panzer Shrek.
He's definitely dealing some major damage. Why are you? You've got almost full health and full mana. Why are you returning? Whatever. I'm not. Well, whatever. If you say so. Energy drink. Woo, for the win.
Your middle tower is under attack.
One of my favorites that actually does something for me is definitely Redline. It's one of the few energy drinks that actually gives me energy nowadays. Mostly I just drink them because I like the taste of them. It's unnecessary for me to drink my own urine. No, it's sterile, but I like the taste of it. Dodgeball, love it. Anyway, I like Redline. I also really like Monster. Obviously, it's the main one. And then Nos. Nos it's nice. It's real nice. However, if I choose a favorite, it'd probably still be Monster. Uber Monsters, yeah. They're actually really good. Brewed like a beer, delicious. Sorry that I like not looking at the camera. I look at the TV for some reason because I feel like I get the gratification of seeing myself. No, it's just like I'm probably partially ADHD, so I'm drawn to the big moving objects up top. So if I'm not looking at the camera, I'm sorry. It's not like I'm trying to avoid you. It's just, again, I'm trying to get used to the whole talking into a camera by myself thing. So
Enemy has been destroyed.
it's definitely something I need to get used to.
Conjures up a double kill.
Oh, well, that was a waste. Oh god, I hate my life so much. I just suck at this game. I'll just take their buffs. Well, they are. That's another thing you're gonna that's another thing I like to do. I really enjoy doing accents or impersonations, stuff like that. So if you hear some really crappy impersonations and you're of that nationality, I truly am sorry. I mean zero offense. I'm just doing my best at what I believe to be that accent. So, Irish is probably one of my favorites to try to do. But I also probably absolutely botch it up and offend a lot of people. So, I mean, I like doing them, so I'll probably still do them. So just sorry in advance to anyone who hears my accent and is offended by it for, any reason. There's a lot of YouTubers that have stopped caring about what people think. I think it's good to do what you want to do on here, and whoever wants to watch it will watch it. I definitely say, good for you. I still think it's a lot about making sure you do care about who else is on the other end watching. So, I'm sorry in advance to anyone who hears an accent that's offended by it, or is offended by any of my language, anything like that. I don't mean any offense by it. It's just how I am. So, take it. You can take it or leave it. I'm sorry. But, I mean, oh man, I suck at life.
Fuel for the fire. Ignite.
Ah! Oh balls! Oh balls! Oh balls! That was not very fun. Oh, Bolt missed that.
Deal with it. Fuel for the fire. Ignite. Awesome kill.
I'll take one for the team.
Oh, god damn it, dude. I hate you so much, you motherfucker. Uh-oh. I got burned. But yeah, actually, that last game I played with Fioriona, I really enjoyed it. I like the skin a lot. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be based off Furioso. I don't think so because she didn't have a mohawk. I think it's just, you know, Bologna being pissed off, furious. Anyway, I really do like I think it was Bastet skin, or no, Awelix that was based off of Mad Max when that came out. That's a really cool skin as well. Like I said a few times, I really enjoy what they've been doing with like skins and stuff like that. I think it's really cool. They're doing a great job, especially with the voice packs. That's one of the things I love most is where they give them kind of a specialized voice pack, so that way they're not like this one where it's just like this exactly what's said in a different voice, but they actually say something specific to them. I really think that's cool. And I think they're definitely starting to do it a lot more, because I know when they first started that's not what they were doing. They were kind of doing it like with this Ne Zha skin, where it's just basically, you know, one thing, but ow, good god, he is swanging.
Fuel for the fight.
The one thing I don't... Oh, God!
Start that killing spree. Fuel for the fight.
Yeah, that blink kind of sucks. Especially considering it's Tyr, who just absolutely pounds my rear end. It's not very nice. Tyr's, you can either be really good with Tyr or really bad. I'm not very good with Tyr myself. I do like him. I like his skins. Our Tyr skin, which is based off Monty Python, I love it. But it's definitely, he's a pretty difficult god with just his skill base. I mean, they're good skills. It's just hard to be good with them. Especially with timing, stuff like that one right there, where you have to make sure. Oh, why I love Ne Zha. That was kind of mean, I know. But generally what you do, the kind of recommended, oh, I don't want that. For all those people who are trying to, let's say, learn to play gods by watching this, my kind of bit of advice to give to you about Ne Zha, always do your 2 to 3 and then do your ultimate, because that'll allow you to be a lot more accurate, especially since, as I've said, he has a very small base for what you can do for a lot of your moves. So guaranteeing that extra amount of accuracy is definitely recommended. And this is where my kind of that right there is where my lack of penetration is coming into play. The lack of me getting, let's say, Executioner or something, because I'm not penetrating through his defenses as much. So I'm doing a lot of damage, but I'm not doing as much as I could probably do if I were to, let's say, build up some penetration. Oh, well, I'm dead.
You shall rise again. Fuel for the fire.
And I even did the 3 there. That was me waiting a little bit too long. Generally, you want to do it back to back. But I personally generally like to also try and maybe get an attack or 2 in there. It's not, it's not requirement or anything. Obviously, you can play him however you want to play him. Like I said, I even have a support build for him. That one, if you're doing a support build with Ne Zha, you're generally gonna do your ultimate more or less just either finish someone off that's like really low, or use it to get the player low enough for another player to finish him off. That's sort of a combo thing, because you're going to drop in the same area. So you send him up flying, get him down some health. As soon as he lands, another god could land, one of his attacks or an ultimate or something like that. So he's a really good god to use combos with, but he's and his passive is really good for actually building up a support Ne Zha. So building up a support Ne Zha may be a little different, but it's definitely actually a good. He's actually pretty well built for it. So you know.
Shall find me a grave. Awesome kill.
God, that lack of penetration really sucks.
Conjures up a double kill.
That was stupid of him to even stay around. God.
Rise again.
I really hate Tyr a lot. A lot. He's a meathead. Oh, balls. Okay, there we go. Better. Actually. But again, I'm gonna say this probably a few times every video, or anything like that. If you guys have any, requests for me to play, whether it be who I 1v1 with in Joust, who I play with in just regular Jousts, also, if you have any certain game modes or just any certain games in general, even if it's not Smite, anything, requests on Xbox, on PlayStation 4, PC, any of those. I've got a number of games for each of them. Whether or not I have them is the question. So, if I do have them, I will play them. However, I'm not going to guarantee I have every game that you maybe request me to play. That's just kind of something I can't promise. I will definitely try my best with what I have. Very nice. And luckily I have now gone positive, so yay.
Take this jungle buff.
That's the one thing about, assassins, especially Ne Zha, who has very low health, and also runs through a lot of mana quickly. I'll tend to have quite a few deaths, especially in games like this where they have a really good team comp that just go really well together. It happens, obviously. Oh god, that was brutal. I almost feel bad for that Phoenix. But like I said, this is definitely my hyper damage build. I do a lot of damage. Oh man, poor guy.
Just what I'd expect.
I almost feel bad, but I don't. Ooh. Time maybe for a little bit of payback on the Tyr. Oh balls, or not. I just suck. I absolutely suck at life. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna uninstall right now. Uninstalled, noob. You what, mate? God, I hate kids these days on these games. Like, what even is the whole "you what, mate"? Like, I don't comprehend why people say that. I don't know. Especially kids like these days where they're like 13 cussing on these games and stuff. I mean, whatever. The social norms definitely change over time. I mean, even now, playing video games is now totally socially acceptable, when back then it was like you played maybe once in a while. And, making a video of yourself playing video games was totally like, why would you even do that? and now it's like a lot of people's claim to fame in life. I mean, you know, there's Ray, Rooster Teeth, just in general, the whole company. I mean, look what it's become. And it's just them playing video games and having fun. I mean, obviously, it's, you know, once it's work, you know, it's still gonna be work. But I mean, there's still, you can't say that they don't have fun, you know, while they're doing that and making all the jokes and just. I mean, you can't say that, even if it is still a little bit busy and you get, it's not quite as fun as it used to be maybe anymore. It's still one of those things that you can't say that you don't have some fun with it. God damn it, I just got body blocked by... Then while I'm talking about it, shout out Rooster Teeth, you guys are awesome. Same thing with, you know, TFS, just all those guys that, you know, inspire us to go play video games and try and make YouTube channels and stuff like that. I mean, I'll be honest, that's the main reason I'm even here trying to do this, is them. So shout out to them, big shout out to them, just, you know, being an inspiration to a lot of people, and just, you know, being what helps a lot of people around the world just put a smile on their face. I mean, there's probably a lot of people out there who, without, you know, someone like them, would just totally not have as much enjoyment in their life. So thank you guys. Got a little deep there, sorry guys. But so as you can tell, this is where the awkwardness is setting in. Trying to come up with something to say is not always easy. Generally, music will probably be my fallback on with what I try and comment about. Either music or gaming. I caught myself there. Oh. That was such a waste of a, Fuel for the fire! An ally has been slain! There are no survivors!
Your middle phoenix is under attack. Your middle phoenix has been destroyed.
We got this, we got this. Who's... Oh, wow, no one's back within 20 seconds. Ah, we may not got this.
Your Titan is under attack.
Come on, Titan. You got this, Titan. Oh, last for 5 more seconds. Oh, man. Oh, we were so close to me being back. I would have totally carried. That's kind of 2 losses in a row. I feel bad even putting these out, but again, sorry for the loss, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry about some of the awkwardness. Still getting used to it. Appreciate you guys' support. If you have any requests, anything like that, let me know. I'll get to them if I can, if I have the game, anything like that. You know, thank you for watching, guys. And as I always say, good game.